Oh, put me, Jesus. That was a burp. I was on one of my friends live, and apparently he mentioned because I appeared late, and he's like talking about the GTA 6 pre-orders, and he mentioned he got laid off of work, him and like 70 other people, and I was like, Jesus, laying off 70 people. You know, I used to work in places. I worked in I'm not saying what my current job is, but I worked in a library for like a few months, and I got fired after I worked in a library. I didn't steal anything. Nothing happened. Um, because what happened was when I got fired from the library, is that one of my uncles passed, and I went with my family to go to the funeral, right? But I had to go there for a couple of days because I wanted to be with the family for my aunt because that was basically her husband, you know. And I said to my co-workers that I'm gonna be going, you know, for the funeral. And they're like, "Oh, we're sorry for your loss." I'm like, "It's all right. I was close to my uncle, but thanks." So I went there. They told my boss all about, and then all of a sudden, when I come back, the boss is like, "Can I talk to you in my office?" And I was like, "What's going on?" And then all of a sudden, the the manager is in there. Sorry, I'm grabbing my because my phone's dying. My manager's in there, and he says, "Sorry, I have to charge it." There we go. Then my manager all of a sudden says to the boss, "You want me to tell him or do you tell him?" And then my boss is like, well, former boss, says, yeah, so just letting you know, Brooke, we're gonna have to let you go." And I was like, what? Like, I thought they were joking or something until they said, "Yeah, so the manager over here," not saying his name. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna say his name. Ron, if you're watching this, fuck you. Fuck you. So, anyways, Ron, right, basically told my former boss that I was, well, I'm not gonna say the whole thing, but basically he said that I was skipping out on work going with friends to places, and I said, okay, first of all, I went to a funeral. It was my uncle's. And why the hell are you believing him? Why are you taking his side? And he said, "Do you have any proof that you went to this funeral?" And I was like, "You want proof that I went to a funeral of my uncle?" And he said, "Yes. Now, do you have any proof?" And I was like, "What kind of proof do you want?" He said, "I don't know, maybe showing that he did pass." And I was like, "Oh, I don't know, would you want me to go to a graveyard and take a picture of him? Like, take a picture of his tombstone?" And they're like, "Would you like that?" And I said, "It's a joke, dumbass." I got fired, and eventually, when I was gathering the rest of my stuff, I said to my former coworkers, "I love this place, but getting fired just because I went to a..." When the boss was like, "I'm so sorry, Brooklyn, but we had to let you go." And I was like, let me just say one last thing. And just saying one last thing, because this was just a little quick live, but I'm gonna go soon. This is what my boss said. My boss told me I had to be let go because I skipped out on work, and I said, "So you basically fired me because I skipped out on work. I went to a funeral because one of my uncles passed, and you think I was out drinking something? Oh, let's see. I'm 17. I don't drink. I've never drunk. I drink soda. I don't drink what adults drink. What makes you think I go out with my friends being like, oh, even though I'm a teenager, I'm probably I'm probably gonna go over to the like bar over here. I don't drink. Okay? Did you let them know before the funeral though? I told my co-workers, my former co-workers, if they could let them know. Clearly, they probably didn't. Although I miss going to that library, I miss working there. At least I got to hang out with my former co-workers there. But anyway, stood up to the boss, and then I eventually left the building. Okay, people. Even though I'm going please do not say meme ever again. No offense, I get that you like that meme, but do not mention that meme. I can't do it with my other hand knowing what you mean, but it's sex. You get what I mean. I don't really like that meme. It's annoying as hell. Well, anyways, this was just a quick little live. I'll be going live on my birthday. Yay. So anyway, Jesus. Everyone has a good day and a great night. See you guys later.